Lick number 114. A lot of the licks I'm showing on these in this series are meant to be like building blocks where you wouldn't necessarily do them over and over and over again, but when I'm first showing them, I'm showing them that way to some degree just to kind of give you an idea, and then I'm trying to go off and do more improvisation and show you how to use them in soloing a little bit more. So anyways, think of a lot of these licks that I'm showing here in this series as building blocks that you would take a general idea and then jump off from there, use them as a springboard for other ideas. But when I'm showing them in the individual lick lessons here, a lot of times I'm doing them more repetitively than I would normally do them. So anyways, today I'm going to change it up a little bit. We're going to stay on the blues idea thing with the laid-back blues jam track. Again, these are on my website, bobporri.com, on my jam track page. In this case today, I'm going to go down a couple of frets, and we're going to do this in the key of G instead of A. We've been in A with this the last few licks, and I'm going to go down to G for this one. So the lick itself today is going to be this. I'm going to use a G blues scale based on the pentatonic, but it's a 6-note scale. So here's the lick. And that lick basically just goes through the blues scale, and it's going to fit into the first 4 bars of the progression. And the progression stays on the 1 chord for the first bar, goes up to the 4 chord, and then back to the 1 chord for 2 more bars or measures. So here's playing that lick to the track. So for now, I just wanted to play through those 4 measures to show you. Later on, I'll play that again and then go off into some improvisation with it. So the way we're going to do it is this. This will be all down picks. So we're going to be on the 3rd fret of the 6th string with the 1st finger. You'll recognize this as being based on the pentatonic scale. Again, there's just 1 added note to it. So again, 6th string, 3rd fret, 1st finger, then 4th finger, 6th fret, 6th string, then 1st finger, 3rd fret, 5th string. Now we're going to do a little chromatic connection. Here's where the extra note comes in. Instead of playing the pentatonic notes, which would be 1st finger and 3rd finger, we're going to put the 2nd finger in between to connect the, it's a flatted 5th actually we're connecting. We're doing the 4th in relation to the G note. This is the 4th, so we're going to add the sharp 4, flat 5, and then the 5. So we're going to connect the 4 to the 5 chromatically. So on the 5th string, it's 1st finger, 3rd fret, then 2nd finger, 4th fret, then 3rd finger, 5th fret. Then we're going to go on to the 4th string, 1st finger, 3rd fret, and we're going to pause, as far as the lick goes anyways, at the 5th fret, 3rd finger, 4th string there. So the first portion of the lick is this. Then we're basically going to do the same thing an octave higher, which will be, you're going to repeat that 3rd finger note at the 5th fret of the 4th string. Then we're going to go on to the 3rd string, 3rd fret, 1st finger, then 3rd finger, 5th fret of the 3rd string. Now here's where that chromatic connection happens again. You won't see it like this, because this note here will actually be on the second string. So the fifth is going to be on the second string instead of the third string. So you won't see as we saw it on the fifth string, the chromatic was very obvious. You could see it, just three frets in a row. When we do it on the next octave higher, it's going to be done this way, and then onto the second string. But it's the same thing as doing that as far as what the notes are. So we're on the third string, fifth fret with the third finger. We're going to pick it up from there. That was the fourth degree of the scale. And then the fourth finger at the sixth fret of that same string, third string, that's the sharp 4 or flat 5. And then we're going to do the fifth degree in relation to the root, to the tone center, with the first finger, third fret, second string. Then we're going to use the fourth finger, sixth fret, second string, and we're going to pause on the third fret of the first string, first finger. So the second part of the lick is. So altogether, ascending, the lick is this: 1, 2, 3, 4. And then now we're going to descend the pattern. We're going to start with the we're going to start with the first finger on the third fret of the first string, then moving on to the second string, sixth fret with the fourth finger, then on to the third fret with the first finger, second string. Then so we have then fourth finger, that's that extra note added, the chromatic note, the flat 5 with a sharp 4, at the sixth fret of the third string with the fourth finger, then third finger, third string, fifth fret, and then first finger, third fret, third string. Then we're going to pause at the fifth fret, fourth string, third finger. So descending we have. Then we're going to repeat that note again and head down the next octave. So fifth fret, fourth string, third finger. Still on the fourth string, third fret, first finger. Third finger, fifth fret, fifth string. Here's the chromatic. That flat 5, sharp 4 note happening again. That's the fourth fret with the second finger, fifth string. Then third fret, first finger, fifth string. Then fourth finger, sixth fret of the sixth string. Then first finger, third fret of the sixth string. At each resting point, I'm going to add some vibrato. It's optional, you can add it or not. But so with vibrato, listen to this. We're going. There's vibrato on that note, and then. Now remember, vibrato on the first string. We can't go that way because we'll fall off the neck. So vibrato on the first string, we have to head up, and as much as possible, we want a rocking motion when we do a vibrato. So even when we do the vibrato up from the first string, trying to do a pivoting motion. I've talked about 3 contact points in other licks when you do vibrato. Thumb on the back of the neck, base of the first finger. A little tough to do this on the first string here, but usually the base of the first finger will contact the back of the neck on the bottom. And then the third contact point is the actual note you're playing with the tip of the finger. So you get this. And again, we're bending up and pivoting backwards sort of with this for the first string. So coming down, we have. Now that's a more typical vibrato where you have the 3 contact points, the thumb on the back of the neck, the top, base of the first finger underneath the neck. And then right now for this one, I'm on the 5th fret fourth string with the third finger, and again doing this pivoting motion like this. The contact points in the back are basically creating like a fulcrum that you're pivoting around when you're doing this vibrato. And then same idea with that vibrato on the last note. So I'm going to play this with the jam track again, and after the first 4 bars I'm going to go into some improvisation. This is a triplet feel, by the way, 4 and Now I'm going to improvise a little bit. That little bend I did there, did that. Basically, I'm going up to that chromatic note that we're adding, that blues note we call it. Notice when I go to do a bend from the 6th fret of the 2nd string up a whole step, I'm using I switch to the 3rd finger and back it up with the 1st and 2nd for better control. And the vibrato at the top, you bend to the note you want. You just release a little bit, and you go back and forth. So you have your target pitch you're heading to, then you release a little and back up. You go back and forth. That's how you get that vibrato with a bent note. I'm going to try the lick here, descending. And again. Doing mostly down picks. Here's the lick. Mostly down picks. Here's the lick. That's descending. Here's ascending. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea how to use this lick interspersed with other improvisation. And again, a lot of these licks I'm showing, you can use them as they are, or you just got to get them into the right key, or we can use them as spring-off points for either rhythmic or melodic ideas. So again, hopefully that gives you some ideas for lick number 114.